We got to rebuild the Carolina Panthers because this is not looking good at all whatsoever. So Bryce Young, man, he's QB1 for the Panthers. They drafted him over CJ Stroud before you guys kill me in the comments. And so far, CJ Stroud's having an MVP type season, while the Panthers are having a bad season as they have the worst record in the league, and they don't even own their first pick and their own first round pick because they gave it to the Bears. So let's see if we can rebuild the Panthers with Bryce Young and lead them to glory. So one of the first things I'd probably do is just upgrade players. That's just the number one thing. But the second thing I do is look at the salary cap situation. See what players we could actually get rid of, because we have young pieces like Brian Burns, Derek Brown. We have the young guys on the squad. But we need to figure out, and Brian Burns is only 25. So, and Adam Thielen's the veteran that we're going to keep. We just extended Derek Brown, so he's not going anywhere. Shaq Thompson just got extended, and I guess he got a penalty, so we can't move on. So we can't move on from a lot of guys here. And that's okay. I mean, kind of sucks, but we got so many people injured too. So many injuries. Money-wise, though, it doesn't even say CJ Henderson's at $3.4 million, and he's not doing anything. So from a salary standpoint, it's not really any players that we can move on from. I guess we could try to change scheme. Definitely try to change scheme. Something that tailors toward BRYCE and what they do. We're probably going to have to simulate past the season just to give it just to take the L pretty much, honestly. We want him to be a scrambler. We want him to be in a scrambler offense, of course. And it needs to be, I mean, considering the size and everything. So scrambler offense. Wherever we are, is there even a scrambler offense here? Yes, they do. They have the spread, just a regular spread offense, which I think should be good for BRYCE. And it works for our running backs. So in our receivers, it'll definitely work for them too. And I mean, on paper they don't look bad, but they're gonna be bad. So that's the main thing. And we run a 4-3 defense. Derek Brown should be an interior lineman. I don't know why. What are we doing? No wonder why these guys are getting smoked. We're a 3-4 team. It should be a 3-4 team. Yeah, let's change this to a base 3-4 because I'm not digging what they're doing. Why is Brian Burns in coverage? That doesn't make any sense. So we changed this to 3-4. Now it's making sense. We have Deion Jones as well too. So yeah, this will definitely help out a lot. Corners are okay, but we definitely need a left end. I'd say a left end and probably a left outside linebacker. I'm not even going to try to trade picks. We're just going to try to sign people because but the pick department's going to be really tough because we don't have a first round pick. So we're going to do whatever we can. Left end. What left end are available or is available? We got Carlos Dunlap, Chris Wormley. I mean, we just need them for run stopping purposes. So Chris Wormley, can you join the squad? Do we have the money for him? We have about $18 million. So Chris Wormley, come join the squad for a year. And then outside linebacker, just someone to pass rush. Nothing insane. Brendan Scarlett, who's a power rusher, not going to work. But Melvin Ingram would work. Would be great to be alongside Brian Burns. Perfect. So that's the best we could do. Honestly, if I'm being honest, that's literally the best we could do with the players that we have. And having about $16 million to work with once free agency comes around. So we're going to reorder the depth chart. And as we did that, Chris Wormley is now starting, and so is Melvin Ingram. So hopefully these guys are going to be able to help them not have too bad of a season. Our offense finished 31st, so offense did really bad. Bryce Young had 21 touchdowns, 17 picks, 84 passer rating, 64 completion percentage. You know, rough rookie season to start, but hey, we knew what was going to happen. We expected this, and we have to. Defense didn't do too bad though. I think Derek Brown and Brian Burns did their thing, and we got a good amount of interceptions. But it's gonna be a good rebuild. Rebuilding probably one of the worst teams in the league currently, as I think they're 1-7, 1-8, or 1-8. So, well, first off, what I'm gonna do though is fire staff, no doubt. So Super Bowl this season is Falcons Ravens. Wow, Falcons went 12-5. And I'm going to the Super Bowl. We had no Pro Bowlers, obviously. Maybe Thielen snuck in, but he did not. No Panthers players made it, I don't believe. Maybe Taylor Moton. He did not either. So we had no players make the Pro Bowl. Mike Haynes Sr. somehow did, I guess, as a backup. Those are the things that never make sense to me. And Von Bell made it, so that's really good. But we had random Pro Bowlers like Mike Haynes Sr. What did he do to deserve to be in the Pro Bowl? No disrespect, obviously, but like that just makes zero sense. But nonetheless, they say our biggest need is a quarterback. Nah, we can't even, and we only have 16 million. So we have guys signed through for the next couple seasons. So Bryce, we got to go. I mean, we won 6 games. It's not bad. We won 6 games. Cut day to meet for players to meet requirements. I got to cut 1 player. I don't know who any of you guys are. Whoever's going to give me the most money. All right, Chandler Woolen. I'm sorry, but you had to go. Ravens end up winning Super Bowl 27-21. Rookie of the Year. This went to Rashee Rice of the Chiefs. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Jalen Hurts won MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, so he was just balling out, of course. But our season is a little lackluster, but it's the same way how it was going to be, how it is in real life. So, yeah, now we have to go into re-signing players. We have 31 players that want to get re-signed. Brian Burns, no. J.C. Horn, oh, I can pick up his option. Okay. Jeremy Chin, who's a corner. I'm going to move him back to safety because that doesn't make sense why he's at corner. So we re-sign him. And Deion Jones, we're going to let walk. Brian Burns is the big guy that we have to re-sign. Hopefully we can get him back in a 6th year. We do. So we lock him up. Frankie Louvu, I want him to stay on the squad. So I'm going to give him a 4-year deal. We get him back for next year. DJ Chark, I'm going to let go. Laviska, I like Laviska a lot. So I want him to be one of the focal receivers we'll keep. And we have about 18 million left to work with. Chris Wormley, we're going to let go. CJ Henderson hasn't done much. So I'm just going to let him go into free agency because he hasn't like done anything worth noting. And then we got Yetur Gross-Motos. He wants to play for a new team next year. He didn't do anything either. So David Long Jr., because I think we have a pretty good core of corners. So I think that'd be pretty nice to have like it set. And rest of these positions, I'm just going to let go because this is quite a bit. Yeah, so we're going to let the rest of those positions go. We'll have about 16 million to work with, or 14 million to work with as we head into free agency. And I might have to try to move on from Adam Thielen because of age. Look, Brian Burns is locked in. Thielen is locked in. These boys are all locked in. So Xavier Woods is locked in as well. Maybe we could trade away Xavier Woods because we have Jeremy Chin. That might be our best bet, honestly. Yeah, Xavier Woods, move Jeremy Chin to free safety. We have a good crew of corners. What could we, and maybe we could get a D lineman. Trade center, we could go for a left end. Yeah, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. We don't need a quarterback. I don't know why I keep saying get a quarterback. Xavier Woods. Okay, so first off, let me change Jeremy Chin back to a safety. When did they move him to the corner? Like, were they that down bad? Like, that's so weird. All right, so who's looking for a safety in Xavier Woods? No one? Fantastic. No one's looking for him. Okay, so I guess we'll have to make suitors ourselves. So a left end for a 3-4 defense it has to be a specific type of player. Larry Ogunjobi's like 13 mil. I'm good on that. Myjai Sanders and Will Anderson, nope. Montez Sweat, I forgot, is on that team. Miles Murphy wouldn't be a bad idea. He's what, 22? I know they probably drafted him in the 2nd round. Let's see if this would go through, though. Let's see if we could get this. It probably would. Let me see if I could sneak in a pick as well, like a 5th round, a 4th round pick. 4th round pick and Miles Murphy. You guys get a free safety. They're like, nah. How about straight up? They're like, nah, not a chance. What left ends do you guys even have? Like, I saw like 3. I know Sam Hubbard's locked in. He's only, like 29. They got Cam Sample. He has 1 year left on his deal. I feel like trading away for Cam Sample wouldn't be that much worth it. Gregory Rousseau definitely wouldn't work, but I would get, okay, yeah. They don't even have the cap room to make that trade. Zach Allen, 19 million? Nah, I'm good on that. Definitely good on that. Zadarius Smith, they're down negative 56 million, so it's slow for that. George Karlaftis and Felix Anaduke Uzoma. So Karlaftis, you guys get Xavier Woods. They're close. George Karlaftis We have a couple 5th rounders too, so a 5th and Xavier Woods, no, they're like not a chance. So how about for, okay, that's not gonna work either. D tackle, right end. Quiddy Pay, I forgot he's on that team. Manuel Ogba, but he's 30 years old. Nah, that's not gonna work. Falcons, that's not gonna work. Niners have Drake Jackson and Chase Young. Totally forgot their stack there now. They have the freaking Jets have 3 left ends. That's great, but it doesn't work for us. All right, so pretty much we're gonna have to trade for a guy who's a backup. Like, we got to go to the Bengals and go with Cam Sample, just straight up. And that goes through. So we kind of fill up the depth there. Cam Sample, he runs the scheme, so I don't think that could be too bad. And with this, oh, we're in free agency now. So it says we need a tight end. I want to stick with our guys. Another big need is left outside linebacker. Jadeveon Clowney has interest, but we can't give you a crazy deal, dude. Yeah, we can't. We have DJ Johnson. Like, yeah, that's not going to work, dude. Not going to work. We're going to have to draft someone for that position. And cornerback Ladarius Sneed wants to join us very bad for some reason. So I'll give him a deal because he wants to join us. Maybe he'll shake things up for us and, you know, make us more of a contender. But Kenneth Murray Jr. is also free agent. We have Patty Fisher, Franklin Louvu, and Shaq Thompson. So I think we're okay there. Running back, I definitely want to upgrade that position. No doubt about it. We have Chuba. So Chuba's good. I think Chuba's a good person to have on the squad. I think we could throw on Zeke as well. Nah. I want Chuba to be the starter. So we're going to see if we get someone who's a little bit less overall to be a backup, like Joshua Kelly. That's perfect. Give him a 2-year deal. And then O-line, I don't think we need any. Well, it says we need a center, but I think we still have Bradley Bozeman. And he's only 29. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we pick up those guys. So we ended up signing Josh Kelly. Bryce Young's actually a superstar, but the offense, we want him to be a field general, but he's really a scrambler. So, but it's also because we changed the scheme of the offense. So maybe if we move it around, let's see, if we change it to West Coast spread like he was before, maybe that tailors towards him. It does. So that might be the big thing for us because we have the West Coast spread coach. So maybe this will work too. We have Jonathan Mingo, Thielen, Chenault, and Terrace Marshall Jr. Year 2, I think is pretty solid. Tight end crew is a little bit all over the place, but I'm okay with it for now. And maybe we could get a new interior guard, like a left guard or maybe a center. So, oh, we also need to work on the, oh man, yeah, we need a D tackle for sure. We definitely need a nose tackle. What are we doing? Like, definitely need a nose tackle for this. And let's sign free agents. Let's see. We have about $14 million to work with. Mark Cooper has went to the Washington Commanders. Nose tackle Michael Pierce, so much interest, but you want like 15 mil for 1 season, and I'm good on that. DJ Jones would be very interesting to put on the squad. Give him a 2-year deal. He should definitely join. That will help us out big time. And maybe if there was like a left guard or a center, I'll go for Damian Lewis or Mitch Morse. I'd rather go with Damian Lewis so we could have a good backup. And Damian Lewis would be, oh no, he's asking for too much. Laken Tomlinson, yeah, nah, we're good. We're good now. We're good on that. Let's go into the draft, see if we can get our left outside linebacker. All right, so for our first pick, it comes in round 2, pick 5, and we're looking for a left outside linebacker. So hopefully there's someone. We have a guy named Dan Cohen. He's a power rusher, round 2 to 3 projection, C block shitting, D zone, B tackling, A to B pursuit. He's a physical player, looks okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to draft him. He has normal dev, 74 strength. He's okay. He's just okay. And he's coming from Alabama, so hey, hopefully it works out. Draft recap. Oh my gosh, we took a big miss with that linebacker. He's a 65 overall. Oh man, no, that's an F. That is a big F. We got a safety, a right end, a corner, a left tackle, and a middle linebacker. All better than that second-round pick. So we reached hard body. I wasn't even a fan of him either, so that's on me. I sold, and now we have to suffer. Another miss in the draft for the Panthers. But I will say we kind of shaped up our team nicely. And I think that Bryce Young will be able to have a way better like season this go around compared to last year. And Frank Reich, you know, we're on the hot seat. We're on the hot seat for sure. But now that Laviska is receiver number 2, he should be able to do some things. And Jonathan Mingo, I'm very excited to see what he could do for us as well. And defensive side of things, Cohen that we reached. But I'm glad we got DJ Jones. We didn't end up getting L'Jarius Sneed, but we kept some cap room anyways. So, and our safeties are really good. So I'm actually feeling very confident with our squad. I feel like they'll be able to do a lot more this season. And I'm gonna assume that we'll have about 4 wins by going to the middle of the season. So let's see if I'm correct. All right, 3-4 is not bad. Giants are 5-2, so Giants made moves. So they was rebuilding as well. So we gotta definitely play them in this this game because we have a bye after. Then we got the Chiefs. But before we do that, JJ McCarthy's actually going off. Okay. We have none of our guys leading anywhere statistically, but that's okay. That's all right. Our offense is ranked 20th, better than last year because we were 31st, and defense is ranked about 31st. So defense is doing pretty bad. 10 touchdowns, 7 picks for Bryce, 69 completion percentage, 93 passer rating. Only got sacked twice though. He's only been sacked twice in 7 games. And Miles Sanders, when did we get him back? Oh, he was probably injured. Okay, so I guess that makes sense. I thought, for some reason, I thought he was gone. And Adam Thielen, still our lead receiver. We got to do something about that, our receiver core. But defense, though, Derek Brown and Brian Burns, our focal points, are doing pretty well with getting to the quarterback. So let's go face the Giants to see what they got going on. Now, I know they got Saquon, but them being 5-2, that's worrisome. But we're here for it. So our defense held it down on 2 straight drives. We have a turnover, but so do they. And we have a 3rd and 3. We have a chance to score here. Oh.
Give me a ring.
It was a good idea. It was a good idea, but Deontay Banks picks us off. It looked good. It looked good. And our defense, let's see if they can make a play. They do. I'm gonna let the offense do their thing because I screwed this up right there. I want them to take the lead, and they ended up taking the lead. Holding the Giants to like 0 touchdowns was really nice, but we're asking for too much if the offense can't move down the field and score. So yeah, so defense is the good part, but it's just the offense that's not clicking right now. So 4th and 4, we're down by 12. This game is still very much in reach. Boom. Oh my gosh, I got hit when I threw it. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I think it's the receivers, honestly. We're going to let this game finish out. I performed pretty poorly with usering, but let's see if they can get another touchdown. But there's no point. There's no point. We're stuck. We're literally down 29-14. So defense was on the field for a lot. So what did they expect? Shador Sanders is on the Giants. Okay, yeah, okay. But Bryce Young has to perform better. Has to perform way better than that. And rushing attack. All right, Saquon had 31 carries for 155 yards, and then Shador had more yards. So our running back situation is pretty bad. Jonathan Mingo had 7 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. That's a guy we definitely have to develop for sure. We would take a penalty of $14 million trying to trade away Adam Thielen, but like we need more. We need something explosive at receiver. We need to give Bryce Young that option, and I think I'd be willing to make that move, you know, because 2 developing seasons in a row is not ideal, and I want to see what's out there. Jonathan Mingo and Laviska are going to be their 2 focal points, or maybe we draft someone and we just keep going through with the season, because maybe someone might not even want Adam Thielen. And yeah, I think we're going to have to just do exactly that. So for us being 3-5, hopefully we'll have more than 6 wins, but if not, we'll take another L season. Oh my gosh, the Buccaneers are 0-7. But we'll take another L season just so we can get to where we need to be. Oh, another season going 6-11. Bro, the Buccaneers went 0-17. Wow. Wow. The Buccaneers went 0-17. Before we look into that disaster, our offense finished 23rd, better than last year for sure. And our defense finished about 29. So defense still needs some kinks to work with, but 17, he got sacked 17 times, 91 passer rating, 65 completion percentage. You know, the 18 picks are getting to me. Miles Sanders had 1,000 yards, but I need better at that. Adam Thielen, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns. That's really good, but it's time for you to go. Derek Brown had 12 sacks. Brian Burns had 6. We need more guys that cause damage. That's really what it is. We need more guys to cause damage. Buccaneers going 0-17 is actually one of the more crazier things I've ever seen. I don't know if y'all have seen that in Madden. Riley Leonard. They drafted him from Duke. 18. Oh my gosh. He didn't even have that bad of a season. Rashad White had it over 1,000 yards. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and Tutu Atwell. They had the receiver core. So how did they go 0-17? They didn't win one single game. Vita Vea led the team in sack. That's crazy. I'm actually very shocked by that. Wow. You don't really see that too often. So, okay. And we only have 8 million? Bruh. What do you mean only 8 million? How? How do we not have money? I feel like Adam Thielen might have made the Pro Bowl, though. Raiders, Seahawks, Super Bowl. Wow, so this season's going, or this franchise is going so differently than I thought. Adam Thielen made the Pro Bowl. Okay. O-line, we did not have any Pro Bowlers. Defense, we did not have any Pro Bowlers from what I see here. Corners, safeties, pretty much no one made it. So, just Adam Thielen somehow make it the Pro Bowl. But, okay. So, Bryson could throw the rock. That's confirmed. And we need to see if we can move on from him, from Adam Thielen. Because I would like to be able to get a new guy. And we definitely need an outside linebacker. We need someone to cause damage. But us having only 8 million, like, what's wrong? All right, we have 73 million now. Raiders end up winning Super Bowl 27-14. And Josh Jacobs won Super Bowl MVP. So the Raiders went off. Drake May was the quarterback for the Seahawks and went off. I don't know what's going on in this franchise. But I will firmly believe that we can make something happen. So we have 15 players to negotiate. We're going to pick up Ikem Ekwenu's 5th-year option. And then we have to definitely negotiate with Derek Brown for sure. Please join back. Yes, sir. So we lock him up. So you lock up some big pieces for our squad. Austin Corbett, he's turning 30. Nah, we're going to let him go. Shaq Thompson, who has interest in joining for 2 years. How much can... Nah. Maybe it's time we move on from him and get a younger guy to be in the middle, who's going to actually cause damage. Chuba's 26. Maybe we give him a deal. So we keep him. Miles Sanders, I definitely want to let him go. Terrace Marshall Jr., we're going to let you go too. Cam Sample hasn't done anything. Tommy Tremble hasn't done anything. Brady Christensen's 28. Well, we're going through a full rebuild here. We're going to re-sign our special teamers, though. So we get Johnny Hecker back. Eddie Pinheiro, we got to get you back as well. And then we'll have about a little under 50 million to work with. Like around 46 million to work with, which I think should be really good. No, Dante Jackson, I just saw him. I forgot we had him, and that's a guy I think we got to re-sign. Why did I not see him before? Dante Jackson, star corner, him and J.C. Horn with David Long Jr. Exactly what we need. So we'll have about 40 million to work with. So that's all right. Now we're okay. We have a little bit more money now to go into free agency. I'm liking this. Hopefully it's a good free agency class this season, because I want to be able to compete. I want to be able to actually go in the playoffs and do something. So Tolona Hufunga, I would love to get you, but we don't need you. Right guard, we have lots of guys who showing interest, but we got Wyatt Teller here. He's 30 years old. Give him a 2-year deal. He would like to play. I mean, he will join us for sure. Center, still have nothing there. Left guard, we have Brady Christensen. Yeah, what if we just re-sign Brady Christensen? Yeah, this is re-sign him. Like, why not? We let, like, all of our tight ends go, pretty much. David Njoku. He's 29, though, but he's that dynamic piece that could do really well with our offense. How much is he asking for? 4 years, about 40 million. And he's 29. That's tough. I'd rather draft someone at that point. Receiver, Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is the guy we need for this offense. Yes, I want Elijah Moore. Yeah, Elijah Moore. Hold on. He has interest to join us. I think he'd be a great fit too. So let's go give him a team-friendly deal. See if we lead the way. We do. Running back. Okay, running back situation is pretty much garbage. And so we're cool on that. Safety situation I think is okay. Left outside linebacker, Khalil Mack, nothing there. We're kind of screwed when it comes to that position. Divine Diablo though would be perfect to put onto the team. Him and Frankie Louvu could hold it down. And we need a left end, but I guess that's another thing we'll focus in on the draft too. And we can maybe trade away picks to see if we could get some difference makers. But we advanced in the week. I hope that we picked up these guys. I hope we're able to. Elijah Moore would be perfect. I think that's the guy we need. A reliable slot that can handle, who could catch the rock. Let's see. Let's go to my signings. Elijah Moore signed with us. Divine Diablo signed with us. And we also got Brady Christensen. So, all right. Big time stuff. Big time stuff. No doubt. Wyatt Teller has interest from the Jets, Lions, and Steelers. So, we're waiting on him. He's going to get $14 million per year. But he's going to definitely help us out tremendously with the pass pro. So, hopefully we pick him up. Hopefully we pick him up so we can focus on getting picks for the defense. Looks like we do not get him. He ended up signing with the Jets. Okay. Well, you're an op. You're an op. Corbett went into the Lions. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's really nice to see. Huh. Ooh, we are kind of stuck now. Patrick McCarry probably could play guard, but okay. Okay. Looks like we're trading picks. I'm thinking a 4th rounder for some starters, right? First off, let me adjust the lineup here. I love that we have Elijah Moore. I think that's going to help us out with Bryce Young. He's an 83 now. Let's confirm the depth chart. We did that. And Elijah Moore, Mingo, and Chenault is perfect. We need a backup quarterback. I want to see if we can get rid of Miles. Oh, yeah, we got to definitely get rid of Miles Sanders so we can have some more cap room. Definitely got rid of him. Let's see. Trades. No, let's go to NFL rosters. Miles Sanders. What are we working with here? Miles Sanders will take a little bit of a penalty. I mean, this running back crew's like okay. It's nothing crazy. And receivers. Receivers, I'm good with them. We only have one tight end, and it's Hayden Hurst. So, yeah. So, we're probably going to have to draft pretty high. Unless we can make some insane trades for certain positions. So, we need a right guard. Hayden Hurst for right guard for anyone, honestly. Anyone higher than like a 65 would be perfect. Hayden Hurst is not receiving any interest from anywhere. So, we're going to have to figure out who's a guy that we could snag from a team. Eric Raynaud? No, they can't afford him. Texans have money. Texans have money, but he's 32. I don't want an older guy. Ed Ingram, Brandon Scherf, Nate Davis, Andy Fontaine, Tevin Jenkins. Nah, that's a lot of money. Same with Nate Davis. Why do they have like 3 right guards? That's dumb. that's not smart. They got Craig Lowe and Cody Moss. Let's see if we can get Craig Lowe from them. No, they're like, well, we're good on that. So they had Cody Mouch here too, but I want someone that's actually solid. Will Hernandez is 29. Jamari Slayer. Trey Smith. Yeah, they're like, we're not giving you a starter for him. Ricky Stromberg. What about him? Ricky Stromberg. They're like, maybe we'll consider it. Okay, so for Ricky Stromberg, I'll give you guys a 6 and Hayden Hurst. Perfect. So we get a new right guard. Okay. Awesome. We're working towards something. Right guard position is full. And now I want to see if we could trade for a top tier tight end. I'm willing to go up to a 3rd round pick for a top tier tight end. We also don't have our 2nd round pick either. So for whatever the reason is. But Cole Kmet, George Stanford. Cole Kmet is here. 3rd rounder for Cole Kmet. Will this go through? No. But what about for that backup they got? A guy named George Stanford. Maybe a 4th rounder for George Stanford. Then we could just sign backups? No. Like, but why do you guys have him then? Why do you guys have 2 tight ends? Y'all get me mad. Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid. I think Dalton Kincaid's not going to work, but I'll take Dawson Knox's salary. It wouldn't work, actually. Damn. Mike Gesicki, Greg Dulcich. He's a 74. All right, maybe we don't have to go too high of a pick. Maybe go with a 5th rounder for him for Greg Dulcich. Oh, perfect. So now we get a new tight end. We can sign backups. Cap isn't killing us either. So, all right. We're making moves. Sign these backup tight ends now. Let's see what we have working here. Donald Parham Jr. to pair up with our team. Come join the squad. And then we could draft a guy in the 7th round perhaps. What is good with our left end position though? What do we not have? So we don't have a left end. Okay, that makes sense. Nose tackle. They still got Michael Pierce here, but we're good at the nose tackle position. And left outside linebacker position is pretty hard for us, but we can't do much about it either. So DJ Johnson's gonna have to be the guy. Hopefully he can figure it out. Or since we're gonna go all in for this season, maybe we could just trade a 2nd round pick for a top tier left outside linebacker or left end. And I think, well, it has to be a 3rd round pick. But left outside, all right, let's look at left ends first. Let's see what teams got a good left end. Miles Murphy, Greg Rousseau, Zach Allen, Zadarius Smith, Kalijah Cansey, Florento Fatukasi. A 3rd rounder for George Karlaftis. Let it work. They're like, nah. What about, no, that's not going to work either. Kwity Paye is about $8 million. He's 26. He would fit the scheme. I don't think this would go through, though. It wouldn't. I wish we had a 2nd rounder still. That would have been perfect for this if we had our second round. I don't know what happened to it. Tavares Hicks, Drake Jackson, Will McDonald, Michael Clemens, Jonathan Franklin Meyer, Kenny Clark, Christian Barmore, Max Crosby. Not looking good. Not looking good whatsoever. Larry Ogunjobi's old. All right, so let's go to left outside linebacker now. George Jaramillo, Keem Davis-Gaver, Jonathan Cooper, he's about 27. Joe Tryon Shoyinka, Tommy Reinhart, nope. O'Shane, Shaq Leonard. Cowboys have Marquise Bell. Nope. We need guys that fit the scheme. Corey Malecki, who's that? Josh Uche and Fernie Jennings is not it either. Luke Van Ness and Rashawn Gary. Might try Luke Van Ness. Yeah, let's go with Luke Van Ness. I feel like we could always somehow trade for him, so let's try to go with Luke Van Ness. Give him a 3rd. Perfect. So Luke Van Ness, welcome to the squad. You're gonna have to change up the whole thing and be a difference maker for us. And now we have to go into the draft. Hopefully there's a left end at our pick because it's a pretty high pick. So this has to left end, left tackle, left outside. Oh, left end. I see Larry Merritt. Larry Merritt. So we have a power rusher and Dexter Callaway and then Larry Merritt. So power rusher and Dexter Callaway. D block shedding. Bro, what? His stats look good though. He's pretty strong. A awareness, B play rec, D block shed, C finesse move. How about power move? B to D power. He's okay. He's okay. I don't want to get a bust though. Definitely don't want to get a bust. He has B tackling, C to have block shed, D power move. He's the fastest D end. Definitely a speed rusher for sure. But we're running a 3-4. What about D'Angelo Thomas? See, D'Angelo Thomas I would like better. Yeah, D'Angelo Thomas is the stealer. So let's see if we can move back. See if we get D'Angelo Thomas. Let's see. Trade away pick. Let's review the offer. See if we can move back. We're in 2025. First pick. 3rd of 2027 and a 6th. First pick, a 3rd pick, a 4th, and a 7th. Wow. Actually offering quite a bit. They're asking for 2 firsts and a 4th of this year. That's crazy. Patriots aren't too bad either. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go with the Patriots pick here. Yeah, we move back 7 spots. We should definitely be able to get that left end. Patriots literally gave us a lot for that pick, so let's go to that pick. See, I doubt 4 left ends have gone, so now we could definitely get them. So now it's going to be between Dexter Callaway. No. What was the other guy? Larry Merritt's there too. D'Angelo Thomas. I want him. I think he'll be the best fit for us. D'Angelo Thomas, 90 strength, 82 speed. Yeah, he's our guy for sure. So that left end was a 75. We got a tight end who was a 75 and Brian Bruce. That's perfect. We got backup center and running back. So we did pretty good. We did pretty good with this draft. I think that's going to help us out quite a bit. And hopefully this has to be the season that we literally just make it. Like, we had 2 straight 6-11 seasons, so this has to be the season that we get things back together. We have to put the squad right. And if not, I'm going to blame it on Madden, depending on Bryce Young and how he performs. But we have an 84 defense and an 80 overall offense. So we did our best with trying to boost up the offense. And Elijah Moore is now receiver 1. We reordered the depth chart. It looks like that rookie is going to start over Dolchich, surprisingly. So that's interesting. But O-line is pretty good. We have Stromberg at right guard now. And we don't have a backup quarterback. But defense, we have Divine Diablo, Frankie Louvu, Luke Van Ness, Brian Burns. So we have the pass rush. We have the new D-end. Corners are good. Yo, look, on paper, we look good. We look good. So, please, middle of the season, let's have 4 wins. Bro, 2-4? Bro, what is going on? And, the Buccaneers who went 0-17 are doing better than us. They're doing better than us. I got to do something. I have to do something. I have to change up something because 2-4? Come on, dude. Bryce, how are you doing? Let's see this. Offense is 30th. Bryce has 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. Bro, what is good? All right, running back. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this running back situation. Let's get a better running back at this point. Luke Van Ness has 3 sacks, 6.5 sacks from Derek Brown, 2 sacks from Brian Burns. Let's get a different running back. Let's get a game changer. I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand that. Like, there's no way that we're going to be 2-4. Like, on paper, we're a good team. We're a good team. And I'm not even worried about the interior old linemen. I'm literally worried about just, like, what our starters are doing, what our running backs are doing. And we can't get a running back because, Breece Hall will make a trade. I'll send Miles Sanders and a 3rd. We have mad 3rd picks. Miles Sanders and a 3rd. Okay, that's not going to work. All right. That didn't work. So we got to go somewhere. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs. I'll give you guys a 2nd for him. A 2nd for Jahmyr Gibbs. It's close. How about I'll give a package deal, bro? A 2nd and a 3rd for Jahmyr Gibbs. They're like, nah, a little bit more. All right. And a 5th. Holy crap, dude. Guess Jahmyr Gibbs is untouchable. Aaron Jones, Ray Davis, Will Shipley, Ramondre Stevenson, Josh Jacobs, Trey Benson. Trey Benson. 3rd rounder for Trey Benson? What do you mean, no? What do you mean? Josh Jacobs? No. So, y'all not going to give up y'all running backs, but y'all going to request so much. Ravens have just a bunch of running backs. Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, Najee Harris, Steve Patton. Damian Pierce is pretty good, but no. Oh, my gosh, dude. This doesn't make any sense. I just want a solid running back. Jerome Ford will fit the scheme, but it's not what we need. See, Rashad White, I would go with Rashad White. A 3rd rounder. They're like, nah. What do you mean, no? I'll give you guys... What could I give you guys? A right end? No, I'm not giving you guys him. I'll give you guys a D tackle. Shy Tuttle. For Rashad White. I just feel like we need a difference maker at running back, and I've spent too long not trying to get it. So... But it looks like it's not going to be coming from the Buccaneers. Tajay Spears is there. Austin Eckler's here. Isaiah Pacheco, Donovan Edwards. How about Donovan Edwards? 3rd rounder for Donovan Edwards. What do you mean? No, bro. Like, so everyone just loves their running backs, apparently. Okay. They just love their running back crew. I mean, I respect it, but man, like, I want a good crew too. Like, Tony Pollard, Devon Achane. Devon Achane a 3rd. Nope. They can't even. Yo, you guys get me tight. Bijan Robinson, definitely can't get him. Christian McCaffrey's obviously off limits. Travis Etienne, definitely off limits. We'd have to do a whole package deal, bro. A whole package deal. Jahmyr Gibbs would be very, he's only 23, Alabama connection. I'll give up a 1st rounder. 1st rounder for Jahmyr Gibbs. It had to be done. 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 Sometimes you have to make moves like that just to change your situation. So Miles centers, can I just trade you away for like a center, because that's our biggest need and they keep bothering me about it. We got a guy named Malcolm Delvin. How about for him? What? They're like close but not enough. I'll go back to you. See if we get another guy, maybe. Lloyd Cushenberry's 27. Lloyd Cushenberry, I wouldn't mind him. Oh, they could afford him. Cool. What? What do you mean no? You guys make no sense. I hate trades in Madden sometimes. It's like, why do you guys do me like this? Like, we're so close, yet it's like so far. Like, they're just like, nah, we would, but I'm good on it. Jason Kelsey's still playing. Wow. So, is there any centers we could actually take from a team that's like actually worth it? We have a guy named Andre James and Matthew Dulong. A third rounder for Andre James. Oh my gosh, I forgot. They can't afford him. Great. Tyler Linderbaum, Eric McCoy, Nick Harris, Aaron Brewer, Robert Hainsey, Juice Scruggs, Gary Bradbury, Delvin. I'm going for you. And I'm going to give them... Oh, we have another 7th round pick? Oh, perfect. We'll give you guys Sanders and a 7th round pick. Guess they want a higher 7th round pick. Okay, cool. Bozo. What? Alright, a 6th rounder then. And then we'll see if we can recuperate that from... So we got a new center. We'll see if we recuperate that with trading away... I think it's Bradley Bozeman. Yeah, for Bradley Bozeman. So we just made a huge move. No cap. Just made a huge move. And with us getting a new starting running back now, that should definitely help us out. Bozeman, we're going to move you for a pick. Whoever needs a center. Oh, Cardinals need a center. Perfect. Give us your 1st round pick. Yeah, not a chance, right? Not a chance. All right, so they're 4th rounder. That should definitely go through. Y'all need a center and y'all saying no? Okay, a 6? All right, cool. We had to do that. So Jahmyr Gibbs is now here at an 86. We made the little changes that are necessary. Defense stayed the same. So let's go face the Buccaneers. So Jahmyr Gibbs is here. We have Jonathan Mingo in the slot to left. We're starting all the way at the 2-yard line. This man's cannot run routes, but that was a good 1st down catch. Like his release looked very slow. 2nd and 7. Another. Oh, he breaks the tackle. This is why we traded for him. Breaking multiple tackles. You see, this is why we needed him. Oh yeah, they're blitzing. They brought both safeties down. It's coming. Oh yeah, Jonathan Mingo. Oh, good catch all the way down to the 47-yard line. His release was pretty solid right there. So already moving the ball well. They're blitzing to the left side. Laviska would be by himself. But we're still going to run this to the left. Good. Oh, my gosh. Breaking 2 tackles. Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. And 2 Buccaneer players have been injured so far. All right. That makes me worried. So let me stop running with Jahmyr Gibbs because they keep getting hurt. So, boom. Who's this? Laviska. Great catch. Breaking tackles. Yo, this team likes to break tackles. Bryce Young's 3 for 3, 51 yards on this drive. We're going to keep applying the pressure. Jahmyr Gibbs is right here. Let's give a nice little run. He gets about, I want to say 6. Yes, 6 yards. 4 carries, 28 yards. A very balanced attack so far of the offense. And I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. No bad reads. We're going to see if we can hit up the tight end here. We can't. Use our other option. Mingo breaks tackles all the way down to the 4-yard line, dude. Mingo's pretty good. Why is he not being used like that? Like, come on. Let's see who's going to cap off the drive here. Will it be Bryce Young or Jahmyr Gibbs? The Alabama connection. Oh, my gosh. I got slammed. I literally got slammed. Let's go with a screen here. A screen. They're not going to expect this. Boom. Oh, yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he fell. Let's go. Defense held it down. Offense is going down the field. Can they score? Up 14-0. Our defense made a play. We got the ball back. We're up 21-zip. Going down the field. Looks like, okay. Whoa, this is a new look offense. We're up 28-0 on a team that's better than us, right? in terms of standings. We're up 31-0. We got the ball 38-0. They finally gave up a score, but it was garbage time. We beat them 38-7. Bryce Young, 81 completion percentage, 218 yards, 3 touchdowns. And he had 0 interceptions, 147 passer rating, probably the best game of his career. Riley Leonard had 2 interceptions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 25 carries, 124 yards, and 1 touchdown. Broke 7 tackles in this game. Chuba Hubbard also had a great game running the ball as well. Joshua Kelly actually got in there, had 2 carries, 4 yards, and a touchdown himself. And Jonathan Mingo, 6 catches, 108 yards, 1 touchdown. 6 catches for Laviska. I love to see it. Love to see that. Our tight end, Brian Bruce, got 3 catches, 25 yards, 1 touchdown. So everyone's getting their play. Elijah Moore only had 1 catch, so that's kind of odd. But defense, Derek Brown had a sack, and so did D'Angelo Thomas and Shai Tuttle. So great plays from our team. So hopefully this propels us to do some damage, because the way how that game went looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And I think, who do we play after? I feel like we have a big matchup after we just beating the Buccaneers. We have the Bills. Oof. Bills are next. Let's see what their record is. Hopefully it's not nothing too crazy. They're 3-4. All right, so I have faith in us. So let's go to the playoffs and see if we can sneak in. Oh, we made the playoffs and won the division, going 10-7. See, you see, this season we put all our marbles in one basket, and now we're facing the Falcons in the playoffs. In the wild card, we're home. All right, 84 offense, 85 defense. I don't know who Calvin Ferrara is, but I like it. 28 sacks from Michael Parsons, though. That's insane. Stats, though. This is what I want to see. Our offense was ranked 26. Okay. Thought it would be better than that. Defense was ranked 10. Top 10 defense, though. 29 touchdowns, 8 picks from Bryce Young. 70 completion percentage, 107 passer rating. Best season so far. Jahmyr Gibbs, 302 carries, 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's fumbled twice, but I'll take it. Jonathan Mingo was our lead receiver as well. That's okay. Defense, though. Derek Brown, he turned up 16.5 sacks. Luke Van Ness, 6 sacks. Brian Burns, 4.5. Shai Tuttle, 4.5. I love it. We made the plays that are needed. And we made the playoffs. It took a little while, but we made the playoffs, and I'm happy to see that. Before we go into this game against the Falcons, they have a very good offensive defense. They have Bijan Robinson, who have rushed for 1,700 yards and 14 touchdowns. So we're gonna have to figure out how to stop him, because 1,700 yards is quite a lot. But overall, Bryce Young is now at an 89. Jahmyr Gibbs is at a 90. Receivers are doing pretty solid. O-line is pretty solid too. Defense, Brian Burns is injured. Bruh. Brian Burns is injured. We just have Luke Van Ness as our best pass rusher. Oh my gosh, what happened? I was wondering why he got stopped at 6 sacks, dude. Our number 1 pass rusher is gone. Injury report, what is it? Torn rotator cuff, bro. Oh my, dang, we need him. We need him too. Oh man, especially stopping the run, get into the quarterback. This is gonna be a tough one. Defense gave up a touchdown. Oh my gosh, they going down the field and scoring like that. Oh my gosh, Bryce Young fumbled. We down by 21 already. All right, we got to get it together here. Got to get it together. We got to score here, or kick 3. We got 10. Third down. We're down 28-10. Fourth quarter. Defense make a play. Nope. We are getting blasted, but we scored again. Onside kick. We have not been able to get a stop whatsoever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. Falcons, Desmond Ridder just outplayed us. We just got outdueled at home. 124 passer rating from Desmond Ridder. We had no passing touchdowns. Bryce Young didn't play bad, though. 99 passer rating. Bijan Robinson, 18 carries, 101 yards. We knew they were going to run the rock with him, and that's all they did. Jahmyr Gibbs had 5 carries. 5 carries, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Why do you only have 5 carries? Chuba Hubbard had 4 carries. Bruh, what? Bruh. I mean, I thought we'd be better than that. Elijah Moore turned up, though, 6 catches, 96 yards. But losing at home, that's tough, bro. Hate to see it. Not a lot of sacks in this game. No interceptions. So, very tight game. We just fumbling. And that costed us. Super Bowl is Eagles, Raiders. So, Falcons ended up not making it. Bryce Young did not make the Pro Bowl. Michael Penix Jr. and Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott did. Running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs did not make it. Receiver, none of our guys. Tight end, none of our guys. Offensive line, No one. Defense, Derek Brown should have definitely made it. He had 16.5 sacks, and they didn't give it to him. That's just hated. That's just terrible, bro. So we're not going to have a single Pro Bowler besides our kicker? Bro, that's cap, bro. Derek Brown had 16.5 sacks. No Pro Bowl for him. That's insane. But we made him a playoff contender. We put the right pieces around. We mortgaged pieces, but Bryce Young finishes off as an 88. We had to pair him up with his old Alabama teammate and Jahmyr Gibbs, which worked though. Offensive line, we kept nearly everyone except the center and right guard. We drafted new tight ends. You know, we kept Laviska and Jonathan Mingo, let them develop. Defense, we drafted Luke Van Ness, or we traded for Luke Van Ness. Derek Brown performed really well, honestly. Same thing with Brian Burns. He just got injured. But yeah, we rebuilt the Panthers to success. Took a couple seasons. Hopefully it's not going to take as long in real life, but we'll just have to see.